Evantech here, and in this video I will show you how to automate wood collection in CoreKeeper, so stay tuned. Okay, so I think the best idea to start this guide off is to go over all the tools and all the materials that you will need in order to construct this farm. And before we continue, here's a quick note and disclaimer. This guide is for people that have made a lot of progress in the game. This means you will have to have access to drills. In practice, this means you will have to have access to Scarlet. Alright, so let's go over the list of tools that you will actually need to complete this guide. You will obviously need a pickaxe. You will need a shovel. Any type of shovel will do. You will need a hoe in order to plant the root seeds for the wood to grow. And last but not least, you will want to have a water canister. Once you plant the roots, you obviously need to water them in order for them to grow. And the coolest thing about the roots is that once you water them once, they will grow out continuously, which means this farm requires no maintenance. As per the workbenches, you will need an electronics table in order to build a power source for all this to work. You will also need just the basic workbench. Yes, that's right, you don't need anything else. And last but not least, you will need an automation table in order to build the drill and the robotic arm. Let's go over the building blocks. So I have laid out everything for you so you can see exactly visually what you need. You need 12 drill arms, which translates into 120 Scarlet. Easy, right? You will also need electrical wires, and you need exactly 11. But the electronics table allows you to build 5 at a time, so you will end up with 15. Not a big deal, I think. You can use them on another project, I guess. Exactly 12 torches, which is 4 wood, and these are kind of optional. They're decoration blocks more, I would say, but if you want to make the design the same as mine, you will need 28 bridges, which translates into 14 wood. You will need a single chest, which is 5 wood, and the benefit of this design is that everything collects into one chest. Now the main focus of this guide, 12 root seeds in order to grow your wood. And here you have a choice. You can either use grass ground, which is what I prefer, 47 grass ground or 47 dirt. This is also designed to run off of one electricity generator, but there's no problem in adding more. For that you will need 1 gold, 5 iron, and 10 copper. In order to save materials, this is also designed to run off of 1 robot arm, so for that you will need 5 scarlet and 10 iron. In order to move stuff around, you will need conveyor belts, and exactly 11 of them, which translates to 3 scarlet and 3 iron. And here's a quick summary of all the materials that we need, which is 128 scarlet bars, 18 iron bars, 14 copper bars, 23 wood, 1 gold, 12 root seeds, 47 pieces of grass floors or dirt floors, according to your preference. So now it's finally time to build the automated wood farm, so grab your crafting station and your workbench and place it anywhere near the build site. So before we go over the design of a full farm, we can choose to use 2 designs, one of which is using trenches, which is what I prefer, and the second one is to use walls to limit the spread of the tree roots. What you basically want to end up with is 3 pieces of floor tiles. Once you finish digging out the trench like this, you are going to place a torch at the end of the path. This will actually prevent the tree from growing in this direction and also provide you with a nice source of light. Once you place the torch down, you are going to make a space for the tree root right next to it. So at this point I recommend that you water the tree roots right away, otherwise you'll be ending up with having to disassemble the drills to get to the tree root. It's a minor inconvenience, but you know, why repeat yourself? Now leave a space next to the tree root and place the drill 1 block down. Now let's temporarily place this electricity generator. This is not the correct placement of it, but to show you how the farm works, I'll place it down here. Now placing a robot arm like this is very inefficient. I'll show you later how to do it correctly. So basically this is kind of a starter farm design. You place the chest down here and this is a fully working automated wood farm. But you want to expand up to 12 roots right here, so I'll show you how to do it later. Now let's quickly go over the design of using walls instead of trenches. Build walls like this, place a torch down, make room for the tree root, water it, place the root down, put the drill on it, electricity generator, robot arm, and a chest, and you're basically done. So here's most likely the reason that you clicked on this video in the first place. We are going to build the larger farm format. And for this, you will prepare an area 11 blocks by 14 blocks. Here's one of the more satisfying events in the game. I actually enjoy a lot filling these voids with some water. Just look at it, it looks amazing. Let's start building the conveyor belt path. So for that you are going to place one bridge fragment. And from this point you can actually continue with any type of floor block that you want. You can actually continue with the wooden bridge design, or you can use grass blocks like I did. So that's going to be 11 floor blocks, and you can finish it off like I did with a bridge. If you choose to design it differently, it's going to be 13 blocks wide. Now you're going to make it 3 blocks wide, so you can use the bridges like I did, which looks amazing in my opinion, or just continue using the block of your choice. Okay, so this is the functional part of the farm. You are going to use either dirt blocks or grass blocks. So from the area we just built, we are going to extend this 3 blocks, leave a gap in between, and then repeat the process. Make sure to subscribe for more videos like this. At the end of this area, you are going to place an electricity generator. This will actually manage to power the whole thing up. Now from the electricity generator, you are going to place some wires, 11 to be exact. You guys remember that at the beginning of the video I said you will only need one robotic arm? This is where you will place it. You are going to face this robotic arm towards the wire and place the chest behind it for some wood collection purposes. As for the torches, you are going to place them at the edge of each arm like this. Now take out your trusty hoe and in the space next to the torches, make room for a tree root. Now it's obviously time for the star of the show, which is the tree root seed. Don't forget to water these. I repeat, don't forget to water them. You will have to take off the drills later if you make this mistake. Now just place the drills like this, leaving a 1 tile gap between the tree roots and the drill. Now the last thing to do is cover those ugly wires with 11 conveyor belts and direct them towards the robotic arm. And there we go, that's basically the wood farm. And if you want to expand upon this idea, I have a design that will feed everything into one chest, which will make it super convenient since you will just have to run up to one chest to pick up all the wood that you're generating. It's Savantech signing off, and I'll see you in the next video. That is, if you subscribe, so consider hitting that subscription button so you get notified about future uploads.